guys, welcome back to my channel. And guys, today we're gonna be talking about believing in yourself. That's what we're gonna talk about today, because I know there's so many people out there that don't believe in themselves. There's so many people out there, so we're gonna trash that issue today. And I know at the end of this talk show today, you're gonna start believing in yourself. Before we go into that, guys, if you're new in this channel, you're highly welcome. And please do subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Like it and share it. So like I said earlier, we're going to be talking about believing in yourself. Being proud of whom you are. It's very important for you to believe in yourself. Just believe that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Anything you find yourself doing, believe that you can always do it well. Believe that you'll be successful in anything you find yourself doing. In that your academy, believe that you can scale through. And you see yourself coming out victorious. In that business of yours, believe that it will grow. Just believe you can do it all. It doesn't matter how small you start in that business. I've seen someone starting a business with just 10,000 naira. And the person keep growing every day. Started a small kiosk with just, you can imagine 10,000 naira kiosk. You can imagine how small and scanty it would be. But she believed in herself. She believed she can make it. She believed that show will grow. She believed she can scale higher from that level that she started. And she made it at the end of the day. So if you don't believe in yourself, people will not even believe in you, because you won't even have, the faith in yourself. When that faith is in you, that you can do something, the way you carry yourself, people will even get attracted, to you and to that thing you're doing. You're a lady, a young lady. Don't believe another woman is more beautiful than you are. You're the most beautiful. And see yourself that way. Always see yourself as the most beautiful. And even before you know it, people will start saying, oh, she's so beautiful. Because you've seen yourself as the most beautiful. But when you look down on yourself, you'll be walking with your face down. Right? Because you're shy of yourself. You're ashamed of yourself. You've already brought yourself down to the lowest level. And that is the level people will see you. If you're a young man, don't look down on yourself. See yourself as the most successful man on earth. And see yourself as the most handsome man on earth. Somebody will say, he's a man now. Men don't look down on them. Men look down on themselves. There's a show that Oprah Winfrey had one time about a guy, or about people that used to look down on themselves, that used to think they were not beautiful, they were not handsome. They actually see it as some kind of a problem, as some kind of sickness. I watched a guy in Oprah Winfrey's show, and this guy, to be honest, was so cute. But this guy had a problem because he never believed in himself. He always used to think he was very ugly. So each time he stays by the mirror, and the next thing that will come to his mind will be committing suicide. He said he used to see himself as a monster. Why? Because he never believed in himself. He used to see himself as one very ugly creature. Can you imagine? And people in the crowd, people that were there, in the show, they were so amazed, because a lot of people were saying, you are so handsome. A lot of young girls even come up and say, look, I wouldn't even think twice to take you as my husband. If you ask me to marry you, or if you ask me to go out with you, I wouldn't even think twice, because they are so cute. But himself did not see him. He did not see himself like that. He saw himself as one ugly creature. To a point, He was always thinking of killing himself because he was always thinking he wasn't handsome enough. He was always thinking he wasn't presentable enough. He had already seen himself as a failure in every aspect of his life. By his look and every other thing, every other way. He had already seen himself as failure. So do not look down on yourself, no matter what. No matter how you're being created. Always remember that you are wonderfully made. God created you in his own image. So when you look at yourself, see God in you. And of course, our God is wonderful, he's beautiful, he's handsome. However I want to put it. He's great. So because you're created in God's image, you're handsome, you're wonderful, you're successful, you're beautiful, you're up and doing. Don't look down on yourself, no matter what. No matter where you find yourself. No matter what happens around you. Do not look down on yourself. You see, some children will even deny their parents before their friends. Because they feel their mother is not beautiful. They feel she's not rich. They feel she's not wearing designer's clothes and wearing designer's perfume. So whenever with their friends and their parents are there, they will always deny their parents. I used to know a girl that would point at another person's mother and claim that is her mother. She used to do funny things. She even point at somebody else's house and claim to be their own house, which is wrong. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where God has created you or that family God has taken you to. He knows why he puts you there. He knows why he wants you to be the daughter of that woman, the daughter of that man, the son of that woman, the son of that man. Don't deny your parents because you feel they're not beautiful, because you feel they're not rich. That is not good. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your family. Be proud of your parents. Be proud of everything that concerns you. And then when I was in school, when I was in Sunday school, I had friends. And this particular friend of mine, there was this particular friend of mine that the father was so rich in my village. In short, the father was the richest man in my village, you know. And I used to hang out with her. But I did not allow the riches of her father, you know, to make me feel like I was coming from a poor family. I want to put it through here that my friend, each time we are going to her father's house, that rich fathers of hers, we used to hide. We used to pass through fence to enter her father's house. She will hide to eat in her father's house. And the father was very, very rich. But she will have to hide. We used to go through, you know, backyard, through fence to enter the father's compound. There's no time had gone without my friend to her father's compound. We passed through the main entrance. We always pass through back bush road. We just passed through little fence like this. You know, they just had to break some portion on the wall that can pass somebody, you know, at the back of the compound. And then that's where we used to enter. And we'll have to go there at night. And we'll sneak into our room. So this fateful day, the father caught us while we're going, sneaking into the restaurant, her father's restaurant, to go and get food. Can you imagine? And you that have a poor parent, you don't have to hide to go to your parents' house. You don't have to hide to eat in your parents' house. And still you're not proud of your parents. You want to be like the rich man's child. Do you know what the rich man's child is going through? And she was not free to go into the father's compound. Like anytime she wants to go in there. Because if the father happens to see her there, she's going to be in trouble. And the father was so rich. So very, very rich. I used to tell her, my friend, I prefer where God had put me. I prefer having my parents. My parents will always be my parents. Even when they were poor then, they're not poor anymore. because God had used me to raise them up. So God put you in that family. He knows why he puts you there. So you should not be ashamed of your parents because they're poor. The day my friend's father caught us eating in her room, there's no name he did not call us. He just looked at me because he saw me for the very first time. And he said, "Are you her friend, my daughter's friend?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "How do people get in here to this compound?" Her father questioning her how she got into her father's compound. And they would just lied. They'll pass through the main entrance. He said, he asked me first, and I said, "Sir, we came through the main entrance," because the daughter had already told me that the father must not know that we came through, So I had to lie to him that we came through the main entrance. He said, "Bird of the same feather." And by the way, what are you people doing here? In her father's compound. The father is questioning her why she had to be there in her father's compound. She even used to tell me that she prefers having parents like my own. My parents were poor then, but she used to prefer, she would wish to have parents like my own. Because we used to just be very free whenever we go to my father's house. Anytime we go to our house, we'll be very free. We eat anytime, we eat anything we want to eat. The little one that we had at that time, we were very free. I was free to have anything in my home, to walk into my home without my mother or my father questioning me. But she could not do that. And you are there denying your poor mother. You are there denying your poor father because they are poor. And they want to be like the rich man's child without knowing what they are going through. I know some women that they're not even proud of their husbands. They're not proud of him. Why? Because they feel he's not driving a limousine. He's not driving a car. He's not wearing packaged shirts. He's not wearing designer's perfume. He's just a poor man. So they don't give him regard. And they've forgotten that disregarding their husbands, they're also disregarding themselves. If you're bringing down your husband, you're also bringing down yourself. So you have to make people see your husband as one very important person because he is. Don't look down on your husband or your children. Don't look down on your man because he doesn't have. When you look down on your man, you're actually looking down on yourself. And people also look down on him. Those kind of women that go out gossiping about their husbands, spoiling their husbands outside. When their friends see this husband of theirs, the respect is already gone because she had already degraded the man. She had already brought him down. She disrespected him before her friends. So there's no way they will respect him when they see him. Same thing applicable to men. They bring down their wives because they feel she's not looking like Miss World. Who is a Miss World? What is it about Miss World? What are the qualities that Miss World has that she does not have? Whatever you find yourself doing, do it well. Do it believing in yourself. As a young person, I was into, beauty business. And I started with hairdressing. But when you see me going to my salon, when you see me going to my shop, you think, if you don't know me, you think I'm working in the bank. I used to take my time and I would dress very well. With high heel shoes, not with flops, high heel shoes, and with my jacket, my hair and my good makeup, looking very good, going to my business place. And when I'm sitting down there, I'm sitting like, real professional. Of course, I've always been a professional in my business. So when you see me sitting down there, I sit with dignity. I don't just sit like, I sit with dignity in my shop. And then when you come in, when I bill you to do anything, when you look at me, you not hesitate to pay whatever I will bill you to pay for your hair or your nails or your lashes, you know. So you have to bring up yourself, bring up your business. Don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on your business. So believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Always be proud of yourself. Be confident in yourself. That shoe clothes you're wearing, there's how you can carry yourself with it. And it will look rich. It will look rich. It will look expensive. Because you've already made yourself expensive. You believe in yourself. You carry yourself rich. So whatever you put on is rich. Somebody will see it and say, wow, this dress of yours is so beautiful. You know, they even go on asking how much did you buy it. It's not important for you to tell them. Tell them, you know, they shouldn't worry about how much you paid for your dress. Believe in yourself. Be proud of that bicycle of yours because it's taking you from point A to point B. You move faster with that bicycle of yours. You move faster than someone that is trekking with that bicycle of yours. So be proud of it. Be proud of what you have. Somebody have a voice. He said, oh, I cannot sing. I wish my voice was like Madonna's voice. Then I will go and sing. And you have that talent to sing. And you don't believe in yourself that you can make it through that talent. You don't believe that you can make it with that voice that God has given to you. You have a ministry to preach the gospel to the world. And you feel it's just a small ministry. If you're starting in a thatch house, believe in yourself. Do it with all joy. Get to that thatch house that you're using for your ministry. If you have air freshener, spray in the air freshener. Use your air freshener in that thatch house. Make it smell fine. Sit like a cathedral. When you go in there, say, yes, this is my beautiful cathedral. And be proud of it. And you see people driving big cars, parking there, and entering that thatch house to worship God, to praise God, because you believe in yourself. You believe you can make it through Christ that strengthens you. Don't look down on your ministry. Don't look down on your business. Don't look down on your family. Don't look down on your spouse. Don't look down on your parents. And don't look down on yourself. Believe in yourself. And you see yourself scaling very high. You see yourself coming out victorious in every areas of your life, as long as you keep believing in yourself. That is a word for you today. And I'm saying bye for now.